Welcome back. Kinda. Long time no see. So, Mike's got a little something to talk about real quick and get you on about your day here. So, it's been a couple of months now since you last saw me and since this release that I'm fixing to talk about. So, yeah, there's been a vinyl release by Seether for an album that has yet to be released on vinyl at that point. So we're going to talk about that and a couple of the variations that it contains. So I'll see you guys here in a minute or so. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Scratch that children part. But anyway, so we have a vinyl release to talk about that Mike has been waiting for a very, very long time. It is Holding On to Strings, Better Left to Fray by Seether. Now, this album was released in 2011, I think, long time ago. But for some reason, it never got a vinyl release until towards the end of May this year. 27th, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, so no heads up or anything. I got an email from Spotify one day that said, hey, we're letting you have first crack at this. And by the time I got the email, it was already sold out. So I got on to the interwebs and started looking into this thing. And I slowly come to find out that there were other places that you could get a vinyl copy, and there were several variations. You know, a gray one popped up, a purple one popped up, and then a Best Buy one. And so I spent a little bit of time grabbing all of these. So that's why it took me so long to do this episode, because I just now completed it. So with that said, the Spotify came up, and yeah, I thought I missed that forever. I had got a hold of a couple of buddies who are also Seether fans and possibly in Seether, and a couple of us had missed out on that, and then like a couple of weeks, maybe a month goes by. Not sure how long went by, but it eventually popped up on the Concord Records site for Seether, that color variation that Spotify had up to offer. So it's still there. So and we'll talk about it and the others. So, and then we found out that there was a European one, a Best Buy, and then a U.S. retail and all that good stuff. So now we're going to get into showing these things off real quick. So we'll start off with the European one. And here is the cover that we all know and love. Came with a inner sleeve that has the appropriate artwork and of course lyrics to the songs. You can't get everything that was in the CD booklet on here, but you can get a good summary of it. And so the hype sticker is gold. Now this is the European import, so it's like a flat gold. It says the groundbreaking classic for the first time ever on vinyl, featuring chart-topping hits Country Song, No Resolution, Here and Now, and Tonight. Exclusive limited Twilight vinyl. Okay, so, and then it's got a European catalog down at the bottom. So Twilight, in this instance, I'm thinking is a style instead of a color, because US and Europe both have a Twilight vinyl, and they are way different colors. So we'll start off with a European one. It's got this nice gray marble to it, gray and black, and them good old custom labels there. And it's a flat gray. There's not any metallic in there that I can see. And while I'm putting this up, I am going to mention that a big reason why I was looking forward to this for so long is because this is actually my favorite Seether album. I don't know why. I resonate with these songs. When they were new, they hit me in all the right places. I mean, I don't think that there's a bad Seether album out there. Let me get that straight out. But I don't know. Just when this one was first released, this one just hit me in the right spot. It's stayed my favorite throughout all the years. I love the songs on this record. So that was the UK, and now we'll get to the US retail version. So again, with the cover, and the inner sleeve, which for the US editions, there's 3 variations. The jacket and the inner sleeve will all be the same. There'll be like a UPC sticker that differentiates them. But they're slightly different from the European one. Alright. And then for the hype sticker, you can see is a shiny gold. And it has the same wording, and it has the US catalog number down at the bottom. So, and then, you know, as I said before, European and US both say Twilight vinyl. Well, this one's a purple. And it's got those custom labels there too. So this is, you can find this in retail shops, Amazon, places like that. Several record stores have imported that European one. That's how I ended up finishing mine off, was a store that was just an hour or so away from me got in a few copies of it, and that's how I finished it. So this is the base model, if you will, for the US. And then next up we have the Best Buy exclusive. This one is called a Tiger's Eye color, and so there's a UPC sticker that was on the shrink. I don't do shrink, so I popped it off and put it where it should be, which is covering the UPC on the jacket. Alright. And then there is a a Best Buy sticker. That was on the shrink. And for me, this is my favorite variation color-wise, this Tiger's Eye. I really like it. And it's got those same custom labels. And it's a little bit see-through, but not completely see-through. And Found this one at a somewhat local Best Buy a week or so after the album was released. And the last variation, and this is the one that Spotify had up for offer. They called it a fan first, or however they worded it. The UPC sticker again on the shrink. There was no hype sticker that came with this one. So Spotify put this up as a fan first, which I missed out on, and then the Concord Records website for the band had actually, and still does, have this up for sale. So this is called a Yellow Jacket coloring, and it's basically yellow and black, kind of like some of us call some certain kind of bees a yellow jacket, and they kind of colored like that. So that is the 4 variations of a very long-awaited album to come up on vinyl. I know I've spoke to Mr. John Humphrey a couple of times about this not being on vinyl. Whether he stepped in and said, hey, this needs to happen, or it just happened without him, I don't know, but I'm glad it happened. I love this album to death and beyond. I can't say anything better about it. So that's a quick little video showing off the variations of this, and I don't know when the next time is that I'll see you, but whenever I've got something to say, I'll pop in and say it. So until next time, I'm Mike. I'm out.